Hello and welcome. In today's video we talk about the ascension process. What is ascension? How do you know if you are ascending? And you most likely are, we all are. So I'm gonna explain to you the three phases of ascension, what they are about, and in the following videos I'm gonna go into more details, but for now I would like to share the three phases. So the first phase is your awakening. The second phase is integration, and what I mean by that I will tell you. And the third phase is a mastery or self-mastery. So now let's talk about the actual ascension process. What is ascension? What am I referring to? So ascension means moving your consciousness from a deep slumber, a sleep state, from an unconscious state towards an awake conscious state. And since the early 2000s and 2012 and onwards, there is energy flowing towards the earth, which increases every single day, and it elevates the frequency of the earth and the energy, and it changes also the earth's magnetic field. The change in the resonance can actually be measured. The Schumann resonance, it's a certain frequency which is increasing, and you can also notice it personally in your own life. Things shift, and if you look around, you see globally there are changes. Things come to light which haven't been before, so there's a constant enlightenment, a constant light is being exposing all that has been hidden in the dark so far. And so in one aspect it's coming from the outside, this ascension. It also correlates to the end of this galactic cycle and the start of the Aquarius age, and you can see and witness this ascension process in many ways, and it is not as it has been in previous times when people were ascending, the ascended masters. They had to die in order to ascend. We are here now in a different time, and the ascension process is different. So first and foremost, ascension is an inner process. So although there are these incoming frequencies that initiate these shifts and remove the old energies, there has to be an inner transformation which goes hand in hand with this external process. And no amount of change around you, no amount of other people, technologies, or other ideas of spiritual ideas or anything can replace your inner transformation, your inner process. And this ascension is also, it doesn't get us anywhere. So you don't need to look outside of us. You don't need to expect things to happen elsewhere, outside of this planet, on the moon, on the Mars, in the stars. Nobody is coming to get you. Nobody, you're not going anywhere with it. There's not gonna be a new heaven or nirvana or anything you would like to call it. It is an inner process, and this inner process, it is inner ascension, creates sort of a portal which allows you to channel this incoming light and love energy into your life. And by doing so, you co-create this new earth, this new ascended life that we all will be living in. You become the anchor of the light, the spiritual world, and the material dimension, which is where we live. So in another way, this ascension process is a process where we pull the light and the love down on this planet. So we are not going up or elsewhere. We just stay here where we are. We use our place on this earth, our incarnated bodies as a vehicle. We are incarnated in these bodies, and we are the link between the spiritual world and the material world, and this ascension process happens through us, through our actions, through our presence, right here in our life, inside of us and ultimately around us, because the outside is a reflection of the inside. And in this way, we stay here anchored in our reality and enlighten what is around us. We ascend while we stay here where we are, with both feet in this life, with both feet on the ground. And this is what ascension means. So ultimately, you become who you are, you remember who you truly are, and through your clarity and purity, you become a channel of the love and light which is inflowing, which is incoming, and thus you are the link between both worlds, which then heals the duality, out of which then can create a new world, a new earth be created, with us as co-creators, each individual one of us. And to do this inner ascension is essential. This is an essential part of it. And now, how does this ascension process go? So I talked about an awakening. So the awakening is when you realize you are more than you thought you are. This is an expansion of consciousness, and you become aware of your true self, you remember it, and whatever has been your life before, the limitations, identities, are no longer valid. They change, your perception changes, and you change. And this is an awakening, and it can be in a form of depression, burnout, life event, negative situation, illness, anything. We will talk about it in another video. So this is the awakening. The second phase is integration. What is integration? So once you're awake, you notice all the aspects within you that are not healed yet, that are not integrated yet into your true self, into your wholeness, into your complete essence, your soul. So it's a form of healing and also further elevation and ascension of your energies, and with it comes a deeper understanding of who you are, and also a deeper experience of life. And all that happened to you so far makes more sense and is available to you in a new way of looking at it, so that you can heal. And the last phase is mastery. So mastery is you truly know who you are. You are a conscious creator of your reality. You are independent, sovereign being, which is living in alignment with its true essence and expressing this essence in every moment. And whenever there is it's also a process. So whenever you get out of this, you can have tools and knowledge how to tune back into your own essence, and so co-create this new earth, this new life, and ascend more and more through further purification and self-expression. So these are the three phases of Ascension. I want to keep it short, and these 3 phases we're gonna talk about it more detail in the next videos. And Ascension, to wrap it up, is not you or any of us going anywhere. There's no need to escape. We all are already where we want to be. We want to be here. We wanted to be here, and we were exactly where we're supposed to be. And the Ascension now is to remember who we are and bring the light and love through us into our life and the life of others, and doing so co-create the new earth.